Hello everybody, I'm finally filming again. I've missed a couple of uploads because it's just been a busy couple of weeks. But I'm feeling much better now, and Bella's okay now. She hurt her paw. So yeah, things have settled down a little bit. I finally got a chance to film. I'm finally doing my skincare like updated routine. I did one I think last year. It might have been the end of 2018, I can't remember. I will put it down below, the last one I did. There's a couple of reasons why I'm doing it. One, because I promised I was going to do one, because my skin has improved a lot. If you go back to a few last year's videos, my skin was very blotchy and red, and I had quite a few breakouts occasionally, but I very rarely get breakouts now, and my skin feels clearer and it's just started to look better. It is drier because of the weather, I think, in the UK at the moment, and so I have started to get a little bit of redness here again. I've just got into watching Hyram on YouTube. I'll link his channel down below. He talks about skincare and stuff, and although my skincare routine's not like that crazy, I want to get it like even more simple. I want to try some of the products that he suggests on his channel. So I'm doing so I can see what my routine is now, and then I can compare in a couple of months' time when I've used everything up, and then I start replacing it with the newer stuff. We can see how I'm getting on with that. So I thought that was quite a cool idea. I have already washed my face with a Biore foaming cleanser. It's the one with baking soda in it. I like a foaming cleanser. Some people think it's quite harsh, but it's a really gentle one. Once that's all used up, I'll be switching to a cruelty-free version. I'm going to do a bit of research and find one that I like. I like a foaming cleanser because I like to feel like my skin's really clean, because I do get quite oily around my nose. So if it's not foaming, I just don't feel clean. But sometimes if I haven't got time, or if I've been wearing makeup, or various reasons, sometimes I like to use micellar water, which I've recently got into because I was finding I was getting really sensitive eyes. I've mentioned it in a few videos. I've had a lot of issues with my eyes. The last time I wore makeup, and I'm trying to get a little thing out. The last time I wore makeup and used micellar water to remove it, I didn't have the issues with my eyes, so I'm hoping I've cracked it and I can just use this to remove the makeup, carry on and wash my face if I need to. But you don't have to rinse away micellar water, so it's a good quick option, or an alternative to a foaming cleanser, or like a one you wash off. So this is the Be Pure micellar water from Superdrug, which I've only used a little bit of, but it's really, really gentle. So I'm just going to wipe my face as if I hadn't cleaned it, just to get any last bits off, because I did have quite a heavy moisturiser on overnight. So I'm just going to wipe over. I am using cotton pads, but these are literally the last few that I'm using up, and then I'm switching to an eco version. So I'm really trying to be more conscious of the environment and what I'm using and what can be recycled, what could be reused, etc. So I had some cotton pads I wanted to use up, and I'm literally on the last few now, and then that's it, gone forever. What am I doing next? Oh, I also use I'll use another. I meant to use half of that one. There's me saying about being environmentally friendly, and I normally use, if I'm using both micellar water and toner, I normally use the top of the micellar and then the bottom of the toner. But for today, this is the La Cura Healthy Glow Rose Toner with rose and elderflower from Aldi's, I think. Yeah, from Aldi's. It's like a dupe for the Pixie Glow. I bought this one to try this, and then I'm going to buy the Pixie Glow. I will still do that because I want to, but I'm just going to buy a little one, and I'm going to try and compare it to see the difference, basically. So that's another video I've got coming up. But I'm just going to buy a small one because I might not be using toner in my new routine. Although I do like that it feels like it just gets that last bit of everything off. But it's not always a necessary step. I feel if I've been wearing makeup or a heavy moisturiser, I like that feeling. There we go. And it does still take off a little bit. See if I can get this last bit of makeup off. I was swatching makeup for my next video, what I'm doing my skin for at the moment. And this is my normal daily routine anyway, but particularly today. Right, so that's those two. Then, I don't know why I'm bothering to put stuff back. Then I go in with the Dr. Botanicals Moroccan Rose Superfood Facial Oil. I absolutely love this stuff. I really like rose products because I find they're really soothing on my skin, and they definitely help with my redness. I tried going without this for about a month to see if it was definitely making a difference in my skin, to see if it was worth using, and I started to get the blotchiness back again. So it's definitely this is helping even my skin tone. Bella keeps kicking me, so that's useful. Yeah, I just take three little drops, maybe a bit more than that, and then press that into the skin. I sort of rub it over to spread it out, and then I gently press it in. I'm hoping to get a jade roller to try out as well, so I really like the look of those, and it would be better on my hands as well, because I do find this, when my hands are bad, I do find it difficult to do the pressing. So I'm just gently pressing that in. Then I like to let that soak in, and I do my eye cream. At the moment I'm using the Botanics All Bright with Hibiscus. This is from Boots, I think. This is a eye roll on for the mornings. I'll show you what I use at night. I'm hoping to replace this with something different as well. Not that it doesn't work. I do really like it. It definitely seems to soothe my eyes. It doesn't irritate my eyes. I've got ridiculously sensitive eyes, so it's really difficult to find products that don't flare my eyes up. At night, instead of the rollerball, I go in with the Be Radiant Eye Cream. This is the Skin Phase 2 from Superdrug, cruelty free, same as the Micellar Water, same range. I really like this Be Pure stuff. This is really gentle. It hasn't irritated my eyes yet. I've been using it for about 2 weeks, I think. And it hasn't affected my eyes yet. So I'm definitely going to stick with using that if it keeps doing what it's been doing. And then I go in with... chuck my stuff everywhere. Then I go in with the Mud Masky Leave Me On Winter Mask. I'm using this up. I'm nearly out of this. So I need to find a new day cream. And this is the Vitamin C Invigorating Skin Booster. I've talked about this in loads of videos. It's packed with vitamin C. I really, really like it. I find my skin looks more bright and glowy since I started using this, and not so dry as well. Once this is used up, I'm going to find a new day cream, as I said. I will probably look at the Be Pure stuff from Superdrug, because I really like their stuff so far. And like I said, trying some of the stuff that Hyram recommends on his channel as well. I just add one sort of drop of that into the moisturiser or leave-in mask. And I'll show you what I use at night. Just mix them together and rub them in. I like to concentrate most of it on my cheeks, because that's where I get the most dryness. And this one looks like it's not going to rub in, and then it does. Thought Bella was going to bark then because someone walked past the window. So that's my moisturiser for the day. I find this one's really light. I've enjoyed using this. I got it in a glossy box. I used to use... hair on my face. Thanks, Bella. I used to use the, I'll show you actually, I've still got the pot. What's it called? The Nourishing Gel Moisturiser from Superdrug with the Kakaduku Plum. It's basically like the booster that I've just put in here, but a more thick gel version, if that makes sense. I prefer lighter creams like gels, a light moisturiser, and then occasionally I'll use a thicker moisturiser if I'm feeling particularly dry, or like a mask or whatever like this, because this is basically just a intensive moisturiser with the fancy name of a mask. And then at night, at the moment I'm using up some Simple Light moisturiser that I had, a bottle, so I'm nearly out of that as well. Once I put it into the pot that I had. This is the vitamin C detox stuff that I was telling you about, the the gel moisturiser. But at the moment there's light simple moisturiser in there. Once that all is all gone, I'm going to find a new night and day cream. Like I said, I'll probably try the B range because it's like really natural and really gentle. And then for lips, because Simple's not cruelty free, I quite like their products, but they're not cruelty free, and I'm trying to concentrate on just for cruelty free. So I'm using everything that I've got and replacing it with cruelty free versions, basically, as I've said many times. And then at the moment my lips are ridiculously dry, so I had to get some Blistex Relief Cream. It's the only thing that works for my dry lips, so it's like my what's the word I'm trying to think of? It's like my only exception to the cruelty free, because it's the only thing I've ever found. I've suffered with this since I was a child. It's the only thing I've ever found that clears up my dry lips quite quickly. I've got some other lip stuff as well that is cruelty free. Why am I trying to talk while I'm doing this? I nearly bit my own finger. Right, as you can see, I've put a nice bit of that on. I let that soak in for a couple of minutes, or I would normally. But yeah, so that's like my little exception to the cruelty free. I haven't found a cruelty free like natural version that is moisturising enough, because my dry lips is like so extreme that I need something really like medicated, basically, and that's what this is. This is the Blistex Relief Cream, and it's a medicated relief for occasional cold sores, cracked and chipped and sore lips. And it used to be called Blisties. I remember it used to be called that when I was younger. So yeah, unfortunately, I haven't found a cruelty-free version. So if you've got any suggestions down below of things I could try on my lips that are extremely moisturising and cruelty-free, that would be really useful, because I've not found one yet. And then my cruelty-free version of Vaseline is the Neutraline. This is really moisturising, but it's not enough for, like I said, for the severe problem that I've got with my lips. I drink loads of water and everything. It's just something that I've had for a long time. And especially this time of year. Some years it doesn't flare up, but this year, because the weather has been so all over the place, my skin's just not enjoying the weather at all. So there's my little skincare routine, and as I like update stuff, I will put it down below, and as I do different videos, like I mentioned, I'll put them down below as well. I hope you enjoyed my little skincare recap, and you got to see Bella's belly and my little new bits in the background. I'm going to film another video now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!